And we have more liquid gold and wealth under our feet than any other nation. We have more liquid gold, oil and gas, more liquid gold. Well, I just met non-liquid gold. You know where it was? Iowa. It's called corn. It's non-liquid. That's my day. You have more non-liquid gold. They said, what is that? I said, corn. They said, we love that idea. That's a pretty cool thought, isn't it? That's a nickname in its own way, but we came up with a new couple of words for corn.
What is going on right now? That is apparently a real video. Donald Trump, once and perhaps future king, is talking about liquid gold, oil and gas, which is corn, that he came up with this new nickname for. It's a non-liquid, by the way. Did you know that? That ain't true, by the way. Fact check time. Creamed corn. It's the best form of corn. All corn hopes to become creamed corn. And also, for a guy who drinks as much soda as he does, the high fructose corn syrup, which comes from corn, that's the true liquid gold. But in any event, that video that we just played for you, like, where does that rank in the weirdest things that he's ever said? I would say top 25. But I want you to imagine if Joe Biden had said that, had come up and been like, we've got oil and gas, but really it's the non-liquid gold, it's the corn, and oh my God, have you seen the beets? The beets, we've come up with a great nickname for the beets. They would never stop talking about it. But by tomorrow, we're not even gonna remember that he said this, Viviana. That is clear evidence that his brains are about to run out of his ears like creamed corn.
I don't know what the heck that was about, but it was wild and hilarious. I want to envision when he said he met the new source of liquid gold. He met the corn. Did he shake its hand? Each kernel? How do you shake a corn cob's hand? Anyhow, it's exciting that he has now seen the benefits of corn and all of the things that it can do, but we've known for quite some time. In fact, the country has been sort of sustaining off of corn as an export for quite a while. So I'm glad he's on board now.
I think he needs to eat some corn and perhaps some more nutritious vegetables because his brain is rapidly decaying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't, like, you're a Trump supporter and you're watching that, and you're like, that's my guy.
That's
the one. You know what? I think he should be the most powerful person in the world. There are tens of millions of people who literally believe that.
Yeah, stigmata.
In any event. Yeah, I want to turn to our second video where he's gonna be talking about policy and attempting to scare his followers, and then he completely forgets what he's talking about and just starts randomly opining about a variety of different things.
We're also going to place strong protections to stop banks and regulators from trying to debank you from your political beliefs, what they do. They want to debank you, and we're going to debank. Think of this. They want to take away your rights. They want to take away your country. The things you're doing, all electric cars, give me a break. If you want an electric car, good, but they don't go far. They're very expensive.
Nobody gets more bored during Donald Trump's speeches than Donald Trump. He just trails off. He's like, what was I talking about? I was talking about corn, cars. There's cars. Did you know that? Cars, electric cars. The point that he's trying and failing to make is they're going to debank you. The idea is, for political reasons, banks will refuse to do business with you, okay? Because you have political views that they find to be so toxic that they don't want to work with you, which is obviously a problem that's sweeping the nation. I think we all know people who've been banned from banks because of their social media activity. So it's a made up problem that he says they're gonna debank you. Then he says we're gonna debank. I don't even know where he was going with that, and neither does he, because he immediately turns to his vague thing of they're taking away your rights, which, by the way, there are some rights being taken away of late by the Supreme Court. He's not interested in that. In fact, he's responsible for it. And then he gets bored with that and goes on to his rants against electric cars. And I don't even understand that part anymore, because every one of his fans loves Elon Musk, who they only know because he makes electric cars. So the entire thing, there is a reason Trump is as stupid and brain-addled as he is. And that reason is that he spends a lot of time hearing himself talk, and no one can sustain more than a few hours of that. Thoughts?
I like the idea that banks have some sort of moral compass, and they're gonna be like, you're not following our values. What sort of bank in this country has values? I don't know. And here's Elon looking at that speech. Yeah, what? What? No. He was all excited at first.
I don't get the way they can go back and forth between, no, Elon Musk is the best. He's a genius because he made those cars. He didn't make those cars, he's not an engineer, he didn't do anything. But then also they're the worst thing, the complete waste of money. I don't understand these people.
The cognitive dissonance is scary with the Trump supporters, and I don't know how they're sustaining it other than they hold on to the fact that he doesn't care about anything. Well, okay, that's your biggest. All right,
Yeah.
well, you're gonna go to the grave in that one, I guess.
There's so much cognitive dissonance with the cars. How about this with the we hate the establishment and the elites. Who's our god emperor? Oh, literal billionaire. Here's a little bit of cognitive dissonance. The thing they like the best about Trump is that he tells it like it is. He isn't physically capable of telling it like it is because he doesn't know what it's like and he can't express his thoughts. And yet that's what they love about him. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.